Come on in. Yeah, it's that time. We'll see if I can find us some music. I think it's a Fly Baby song.
Shoes. Soon a friend dropped by to see me. She said, "You're some cleaning whiz. You look so happy and you dress so snappy. Come on, tell me what your secret is." I said, "I'm a fly baby, flapping these pretty wings. I'm a fly baby, sticking to my routines. And it won't be perfect tomorrow, and it won't be perfect next year, but I'm still flying, baby. Get my life in gear."
Get on in here. This is my mint green jacket. It was hanging in the closet. The collar's turning up. Oh well, I don't care. Well, let's see. What's somebody asking? Where on your page will your live be? I scroll like nuts till I see. Here's the deal, Joanne. Facebook is all messed up. It just really is. And you have to scroll down, and I try to be on here at 11 o'clock. I had the same issue with Leanne's show. I could never find it. So I was a little late getting in here today because I'm using a new app to do the show. And I'm not letting Liz pin it to the top of the page because we've got the cooking stuff there right now. And post your pictures of what's for dinner. In fact, what's for dinner? Do you know what's for dinner tonight? Yeah. So just start looking at the notifications aren't working. I don't know why. I don't understand all that. So I don't start the show right in the beginning. We already got 350 people in here. So it's more like 3,000 in here right now. Anyway, so I'm sorry Facebook is not efficient that way. But we do what we got to do. I guess I could put it up on other places, but Periscope is the same thing. Everybody has the same problems. So, it's been a tough time for everybody. It's really been tough. People have, let's see, many people are in a house right now, and they're used to somebody going off to work for several days and then coming back. And, it's been hard for families to be pushed together. In fact, sometimes it's when you throw, they hadn't closed down liquor stores because they didn't want people rioting. But, you get closed in a house and you've got liquor stores open and they run and they go fishing. And they come back and they've had a little bit too much to drink and things get out of hand. If you're living in a situation where abuse starts happening, then you need to think about, start making a plan. Because it's been, stressful situations bring out the worst in people. Instead of people, like Robert and I, we're a team. We pull together and we do what we need to do, and we are a team. But some people aren't that way. And if you are living in an abuse situation, and I mean all forms of abuse, verbal, mental, physical, sexual. If you're living in a tough situation, you need to think about and start making a plan to get out. If you're being hurt, you need to leave. You need to gather up the things you need and you need to leave. We're getting these stimulus checks, and that's going to be maybe a way for you to be able to get out. Yeah, get out. So this whole mess could be a blessing in disguise. You just have to be aware. So I can't look at your comments and talk at the same time. That's hard for me. It's really hard. So I'm going to hide the comments here. There we go. Because I can't really read them and talk to you. But being in a bad situation it's hard. It's hard. It's really hard. And you have to take care of yourself. And especially your children. You don't want your children growing up in that situation. You really don't. I am ready for my helmet head to go away, y'all. Just so you know, I'm ready to get my hair cut. I don't think I want long hair. I really don't think I want. I want bangs. I like my bangs. And now they're just too long. You should see how long they are. They're just, look at this. There. Anyway, we got stuff to do today. What's for dinner? Y'all tell me what's for dinner. I'll put the comments back up. But you got to make a plan. And you got to figure out what it is you can't, you're going to need. Figure out a plan. What do you think you're going to get? The children's birth certificates, because if you move to another place, you're going to have to put them in school eventually. So you need their birth certificates. I mean, pretty much everything you actually are going to need can be in your office in a bag. Let me see if I can pull an office in a bag out here. Office in a bag. Put a 3-ring binder in there and start gathering up the things you need to get organized and to start a new life. Yep. And don't steal everything out of the checking account unless it's all yours, Pork loin, that sounds good. So we can do what we need to do. It's hard. Nothing's ever easy. Nothing is ever easy. I just saw something fly across the way. I don't know what that was. Ben's Ring doorbell keeps popping up. We did homemade pizzas 2 nights ago. We had Mexican last night. So it's Saturday. It's Family Fun Day, and I know our Pisgah National Forest is closed down, which is the stupidest thing I've ever heard of. I mean, the absolute stupidest thing I've ever heard of. The Blue Ridge Parkway is closed down, so we can't go for a drive. But we might go for a drive later. Because it's springtime. I've got some onions to plant. I've got some onion slips to plant, and I'm just going to plant them everywhere. Just everywhere. I got 2 packages of them, and I'm just going to plant them in my flower bed and all kinds of places. It's a good day for transplants. That's what my calendar said. Yep. I got me a calendar that is the one for planting, and I didn't have to buy the witch one, but I got the planting calendar, and I am so happy. My sister Dina says we need a new governor. It's going to be 2 years before we get a new governor, sister. Yeah. Roasting hot dogs over an open fire. That sounds like fun, fun, fun. Y'all have got some great ideas. I'm looking at your comments about what's for dinner. Liz says it's raining in Baltimore, and Dina says it's raining in eastern North Carolina. We had rain overnight. I looked out the window and it was raining at 4 a.m., but now it's sunshiny and pretty, and it's nice. A blueberry pancake. Yummy. This was the Farmer's Almanac calendar. It's really a cool little calendar. I'll show you at 3 o'clock. It's snowing in Boston. Y'all are great. I love hearing the weather all over the country. Red buds are my neighbor has a lot of red buds in her yard, and they are absolutely beautiful. Our cherry trees bloomed. So we had cherry blossoms about the same time Washington, D.C. had cherry blossoms. Marinated London broil. Y'all are making me hungry. My daughter-in-law sent me some 7-year-old dough. Yeah. So we're gonna make some bread with that today. Newport, Tennessee. I like Newport. I've driven through there. So I'm in Brevard, North Carolina. We don't know if our little camps are going to happen this year. We have about 30 camps, summer camps for children. We know that one of them is not going to be it's not going to be open. That's our music center, and that's the camp I worked at one summer. So, it's just, we're all ready for things to get back to normal, and not a new normal. I hate that term. It's normal. Normal. We're just going to be a little more cognizant of washing our hands. And I just saw something amazing. I'm going to get it to walk through our door, where we can walk through UV light and it kills germs. Ultraviolet light. I just saw it on TV and I thought it was the most amazing thing ever. So I may have to buy one of those that goes over a doorway, where you just walk through this stream of light and it kills the germs. No, I'm not doing keto right now because we're in an emergency. Not doing it right now. When we get through with all of this, because I need to cook, and I need to cook and cook good things, and cook things that comfort food. We all need comfort food right now. I'm just watching amounts. My grandson was supposed to be working at a camp this summer, and I don't know if that's going to happen. Don't know if that's going to happen at all. So it's just sad that whole summers are going to be destroyed. But guess what? They'll be next year. UV light, yeah. Who'd have thunk it? Cooking does make me happy. Liz has cooked some wonderful stuff. I'm reading some of your comments. Some of you have been to camp up here. Well, you kind of had to close your eyes to walk through it. So this was kind of a far left or right UV light in the spectrum. They said it was safe too. Okay, folks. It's planned to do something fun today. Game night, whatever. Make some memories. Play Twister with your kids. That could be fun. Play a game of Monopoly. Put together a puzzle. If it's rainy and nasty, do some Some barbecuing would be good. We wanted barbecue last night. We couldn't even get through to the barbecue place. So I guess I'm going to have to cook it myself. Gonna have to cook it myself. Well, I'm going to get in the kitchen and start whipping up some sourdough. That's what my daughter-in-law sent me. I'm going to let my sourdough grow, and then I'm going to make some bread. Keystone Camp. I know the people that ran Keystone. In fact, their daughter is now one of our county commissioners. Yeah, Robert says it's good to have a wife that can cook, that doesn't cook often, than one that can't cook and has to cook all the time. But the more we do it, the more we learn, and learning is good. Tomorrow I have an essay going out about cutting up an onion, and with a video from Leanne about how to cut up an onion. And sometimes it's the prep time that drives us nuts. So you cut up an onion and you use the claw method, and you use this as a guide for moving your knife up and down. So onions, but if you take your time and pre-cut your onions, putting it all together is easy. So I think I'm gonna throw. I ordered yeast online. I ordered 2 pounds of yeast and 50 pounds of flour, and I split it with my daughter-in-law, and she's about used it all up. She's been a crazy cooking baking woman, but she has made lots of things with sourdough. She says she's got sourdough running out of her refrigerator. She's made pancakes. She's made cinnamon rolls. She has made lots of stuff. Yeah, Ben has been wearing a mask for months now, so everybody wearing a mask around him is a good thing. It's a real good thing. I love reading your comments. I don't know why I wanted to close them. So, folks, have some fun today. I'll be back on here at 3 o'clock. I'll tell you what I've cooked. I think I'm going to throw something in the crock pot. I don't know what it'll be, but it probably is going to be something with chicken. Yeah, some chicken, and cook some chicken and rice. Something comforting. Yep. Ben is doing well. He had chemo treatment this week. So things will start kind of going a little downhill the rest of the weekend, and he'll perk back up on Monday. I have a friend who has a sourdough that is over 700 years old. Can you imagine tracing a sourdough back that far? Wow. I love you all. I'll see you later. Bye.